Wow. So how long or how many weeks were you into the course at that point before you got that message from the VP of sales?
I would say it was halfway through. So it was about a week and a half. No, not even, maybe a little over a week. A little over a
A little
week.
over a week into the course, you get this message from the VP of sales like, hey, we want to interview you. And you're like, what? This is a company I've always wanted to work for. And you actually live in Clearwater. You're in cybersecurity. This is the number one company to work for in Clearwater, and they're in cybersecurity. So it's just like the match made in heaven. So that's just incredible. And they reach out, you put into overdrive, you're able to finish the course. And could you tell us a little bit about that interview process?
Yeah, so it started with a phone screening. I got a call from the VP of sales, and we touched base and just kind of see if we were a good fit for one another. And
Mhm.
he loved what I had to say. He loved what I learned in course careers, and then it transitioned into like a role play interview with one of the recruiters. And after that, we had to do a closing interview, and he was really impressed. He was really impressed. And, you know, the recruiter, when she called me to tell me I got the job, she was like, you were impressive and you killed it.
That's just incredible. But what's even more incredible is the position that they interviewed you for and the position you actually ended up getting. So know before, just to give some context to everyone, they partnered with us to hire our students as sales development interns, which with the goal of funneling into permanent sales development reps. And they really like the students that they hired. So they're definitely keeping notice of course career students, and that's why the VP of sales reached out. So you're not even dealing with like the recruiter at that point. The executives are keeping an eye since they're that impressed. So they reached out to Della. And Della, what position were you actually interviewed for?
I was actually interviewed for a regional account manager, and I had no idea. I thought it was an SDR position. And he's like, oh, this isn't for an SDR position. If you want me to get you in contact with those people, I can. This is for a regional account manager. And I was like, whoa.
Absolutely incredible. So, I mean, you really, really must have impressed this guy. And how did you impress them so much? What do you think was the determining factor there?
Oh, I know it was definitely course careers. The Discord calls, we meet twice a week, and we have a chance to not just talk, but actually go over the material, role play. So I was very comfortable with role play, and I was very comfortable with speaking. And then the meetings that I had with you, Troy, I implemented everything you said. Every time I met with you, I had a pencil and paper, and I'm just writing things down. And I can't remember how many times I'm like, Troy, wait, slow down. Let me write this down word
Yeah.
for word verbatim, because, you know, you guys just are a wealth of knowledge and just really giving it out. So it was really amazing.
Mm-hmm. And what a lot of people don't realize, even companies don't realize, is that we actually teach our students on the most
And
updated
the greatest part
and
about it
latest
is
best
I managed to
practices
leverage
for
a
this
60K
industry. So
base
even large
salary for the first
companies
six
with
months,
sales teams in
and
the
the
hundreds actually
OTE
look up
is
to our students
130.
to bring the latest best practices into their organization. So if you actually really focus on learning the material, companies, they value it like no other. You're really learning the latest and greatest, and you're the most sought after asset in the world at that point.